here's a look at the events coming to your community.
Hey ladies, get ready for the Groans to Glory Ministry Women's Conference 2025 under the theme, I'm a Woman with a Worditude. Join us on Saturday, 4th October 2025 at the National Racquet Center, Orange Grove Road, Tacarigua at 4 p.m. Come hear powerful testimonies of faith, resilience, and personal transformation through the power of God's Word. Don't miss it. Bring a friend and come be filled, refreshed, and empowered. Groans to Glory Ministry, where people are better and not bitter.
A message of hope and renewed mobility for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The High Commission of India, Port of Spain, in proud collaboration with the world-renowned BMVSS Jaipur Foot, presents a free artificial limb fitment camp. This life-changing camp will provide high-quality, custom-fitted prosthetic limbs to those in need, completely free of charge. The camp will be held at the Diwali Nagar in Chagonas, beginning on October 2nd, 2025. Prior registration is essential. Interested persons are kindly asked to provide their details by scanning the QR code on screen or by typing the registration link directly into your browser. Don't miss this opportunity. Take the first step toward a brighter future. Register today.
Step into opportunity at Pathways to Prosperity, presented in conjunction with the 20th Annual National Ogun Festival. Join us on Thursday, 9th October 2025 from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Cascadia Conference Center as we focus on forging economic pathways for people of African descent. Hear from an inspiring lineup of speakers, including Winston Williams, CEO of Financial Advisory Services Limited, Sheldon Thomas, Marketing Manager at Exim Bank TT, Dr. Liseli A. Fitzpatrick, Scholar, and Raul Gibbons, Educator and Playwright. Enjoy an empowering evening of cultural performances, dinner, community building, expert speakers, networking, and a fundraiser event. Tickets are $400 in advance and $500 at the door. For more information, email onikalf@gmail.com or call 741-3584 or 376-5687. Get ready for an unforgettable night where Canada meets Trinidad and Tobago. On Saturday, October 4th, 2025, the place to be is Green Meadows, Santa Cruz, as we celebrate Maple and Mass, a cultural celebration. From 7:30 p.m. to midnight, experience vibrant performances by Nutrient Silver Stars, the soulful sounds of Freetown Collective, and the electrifying energy of Kess. Plus, a special performance by Canadian hoop dancer the Len Kickness Way. Hosted by Hype Man and music by Nuphonic, it's culture, rhythm, and vibes all in one. Tickets are $450. This includes corn soup and doubles. Available now at the High Commission of Canada, 33A Sweetbriar Road, St. Clair, Newtown. For more information, call 301-7210. Don't miss this fusion of two nations, one celebration. It's Maple and Mass, October 4th at Green Meadows.
The National Council of Indian Culture, under the leadership of President Surajdev Mangru and the Board of Directors, warmly invites you and your family to the 38th Annual Yagna. This sacred gathering takes place at the Bisram Gopi Sangeet Bhavan, NCIC Auditorium, Endeavour, Chagonas, from Sunday 28th September to Saturday 4th October 2025. Each evening from 6 to 9 p.m. The officiating pundits will be Pandita Geeta Vahini from September 28th to 30th and Pandit Abedanand Prasad Sharma from October 1st to 4th. Join us as we unite in prayer and reflection under the theme Loka Samgraha, welfare of the world. Don't miss this opportunity for spiritual upliftment and community togetherness at the 38th Annual Yagna.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service invites you to the Community Justice Clinic, a community-oriented policing project. Come and receive free, confidential legal advice on private and civil matters such as domestic violence, matrimonial grievances, divorce, custody access, and maintenance. Join us in Tobago on Saturday, 27th September 2025 from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 2 convenient locations: Shaw Park Regional Complex, Scarborough, Plymouth Bethesda Community Center, Plymouth Road. Don't miss this opportunity to get the guidance you need. For more information, contact 480-1421. The Community Justice Clinic, moving towards resolution. Come talk with us.
All right, guys, we're into Billboard in 10.
That was Real TV Community Events. Stay tuned for more events coming near you.
2, 1, Billboard playing.
Every anything I thought I wanted, every anything I left behind. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet, reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the space between our stories told. Love that frees reality. I'm learning who.
Good evening, y'all.
She said it. Good evening, y'all. No mistakes today.
No mistakes today, and
Yes.
he's not going to say good afternoon
Hello, why you
anymore,
use the
okay?
word?
Sorry.
You should have never put the word out there.
Sorry. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And welcome to Love versus Reality.
I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry.
Say it again.
Nah, do it again. And welcome to
Love versus reality. Now, it's awesome to be here with you all again on this beautiful, rainy.
last day of
Oh, yes.
September.
And we have to take the time on this program to wish my awesome boss, Ms. Z, a happy 29th birthday.
Today's Miss Z's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Miss Z.
Yeah, from all of us here at Love versus Reality, we just
Yes.
want to say happy birthday. We hope you have an awesome evening. And tonight, I hope you enjoy the program, and we hope that you get everything your heart desires.
Yes, and we wish you many, many more years.
Many,
To come.
as many years as you want, we wish for you.
Yes. So we are actually ending September.
Mm-hmm.
How was your September?
One to remember.
That what we talking about?
Not necessarily for all the right reasons. No, it was good. It was good. It's just I'm the type of person who I'm an eternal optimist. So even when dealing with the trials, I often look for the glow at the end of the
The light at the
Yeah,
end of
the
the tunnel,
tunnel
the
and the-
positivity.
because I have made it this far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell people how old I am, but we have endured.
He's young. You're
And we are
as young
still-
as you feel. How do you feel?
I feel as though I could be younger.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I feel as though, but at the end of the day, we have to face the thing, and I am getting older. I am dealing with the knees and the other stuff. You understand?
Don't tell them. Don't tell your age. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
But I am happy to be here with you people and everybody on Digicel channel 32, everybody on Green Dot 66, everybody on Amplia 116, Airlink 25, YouTube, realtv.tt, Caribbean Showtime, or Facebook on Reality TNT. Good evening. Welcome. So,
Ah, good evening.
yeah. Practice my good evenings. So we want to also say good evening to everybody already in the chat.
Oh, yes.
I ain't still getting to the YouTube yet.
Oh, you ain't, oh, wow.
Sorry.
Wow. Ooh, Miss Z, you're getting plenty birthday wishes.
Wait, let me see. I'm on your phone.
Yes, everybody in the chat is wishing you happy birthday, Miss Z. So,
Yeah, well, she, at the end of the day, she is the head of the establishment, and she leads by example, and She does her best to make sure that her staff is well taken care of. So we want to say thank you very much for that.
Right.
Last week's program, I still have to go on this last week's program. Man. So you know we always
Keep it running.
we always start with the end of the last show because we try to keep it relatable. Right? So we don't just start new topics out of the blue and like, what are we talking about? So
We keep it running.
yes. And I actually have it labeled by episode, but we wouldn't get into all that
Right.
logistics. So the last question that we spoke about, or the last question that was raised in episode 4, do you think social media contributes to toxic relationships and infidelity? Right? Now, in order to get into a relationship, you have to meet somebody and you have to do something called dating. Right? You think?
Yeah.
Right. So today's topic.
Today people call it talking, but
Yeah, you're talking to somebody,
you're
yeah?
talking to somebody.
Yeah, right. But the whole lingo
It
changed.
changed, yeah,
Right.
it changed.
So that, and I love how you identify that from the get-go. You're on point today.
Of course. I
The
won't put
topic
every-
today is the dating game and relationships with or without social media.
Okay.
Right? And as usual, I must give a little, my take, assisted with the World Wide Web and the search engine, because usually I share the view. So I will give you a little thing. Dating in Trinidad, with reference to Trinidad and Tobago, can be facilitated through common international dating apps like Tinder and Bumble, as well as regional specific ones like CRISPR or for Latinos and Dilmil for South Asians, which are all available in the country. You can also find local singles through general social networking apps or by exploring local bars and cafes. Hear the irony in that. And this is where I'm going to, this is not really editorial. I'm just going to give a little synopsis on this. I did not enter, when I was doing research, social media dating or
Okay.
digital dating. I just entered dating in Trinidad.
And that's what I brought up.
The part that I was most focused on, just get 2 words at the end. Because
Yes.
it is almost like dating in the traditional sense of the word has become null and void, and only social media dating now exists. Because they give all the explanation and then tell you, well, let that over go back see if meet again. Sorry, all you.
But how much people doing that?
Right, no. Right, so ding 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 ding. Right, so we're going down the road now. The band now start to play.
Well, all right, we play it.
We start to get on by yet, we're not warming up, you know?
Gwenna.
Any like pa. We're not warming up. So I want to, you have anything to say on this before we go on? And I think I would like to get your take on this little excerpt that I read there. How do you, so do you think or agree with the fact that so much emphasis is now given to the social media aspect, that the interpersonal is barely mentioned? How do you think about it? How do you feel about that?
I think we're moving with time. As in, before social media, it would have, that's what would have happened. Like, you would have gone to a bar, you would have gone to a cafe, you would have said somebody might have pursued you, X, Y, and Z, and that way you would have actually seen the person face to face, no catfish, no nothing, and that is what it was, all right? But because we are moving with time, and again, as I said, it's not dating, it's talking. We're talking to someone, all right? The whole social media aspect, it plays a part, but is it a good part? Based on the dating pool now, I don't think so. I don't think it plays a good part.
You answer 2 questions there, jumping the gun, Dan.
Sorry.
Dan.
But I don't think it's
Ask-
because
ask
the dating
Dan.
pool
Dan,
is trash.
Dan, ask your 1 question, you answer 2 questions. Take your time, not to rush the question. No, because, all right, so my take on that, obviously, there is an age difference.
Of course.
Right?
Of course there is.
So
we
we have a-
can see. My niece probably crack a little bit, but I didn't let you all know that. He let you all know
No,
that.
but I hear Didas keep looking young too, but nevertheless. Nevertheless, being disputing no age thing, but I'm saying.
Fine.
So, the fact that the lingo, the language, the jargon has changed. The whole mindset has changed. But it's not just young people dating.
True.
You have dating goes from the first experience to the I'm looking for a wife, I break up, I not get back in the game. So, oh gosh, this phone is
Yeah,
cool.
but how much people, I don't know. I don't even know how to face the question. There's a lot of people now, right? And it have like two categories because you would have the women or the men, right, saying they are dating for marriage or, they're talking to multiple people or whatever, depending on the
Oh gosh,
age
you're going to
they
another.
go,
Wait, stop. Wait.
You got your sticking, man. We need to get into
You're
this.
going down the road too
We
fast.
need to get into
Your bike
this.
need brakes, Chad.
Fine, go ahead. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Easy. Whoa, you don't answer three questions. I asked you one question.
Go ahead.
Before we go any further, we want to remind everybody out there this evening, see again my language, correct?
This evening, yes.
That you can call in on 744-7325, even though I can't see in the man room.
Right.
744-7325. And you
Send
can
your
voice note, or because we would like to get your take on the question before we move on. If somebody has a contribution that they think is relevant to the conversation, feel free to call, WhatsApp, or you can message in the chat.
chat.
And well, right now she manning the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
manning the
you can't
questions.
man nothing. You ain't even seen it.
Yes, I'm manning the questions. So, with respect to that first question, my thing is, the question was, what are your feelings about today's dating game and in this current time? Now, even though we're in this current time, we're not just talking about the youths. Now, the way I honestly don't think the terminology dating has the same meaning to a younger generation as it
That's
has
true.
to us.
Don't
Right.
include me in your old age.
We
You
have
have a
a
caller?
Yep.
Okay.
good evening, caller. Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Phil. Good evening, Miss Ash.
evening.
Our what's me? I just be waiting,
Listen, he called real early in this game here. Go ahead.
Oh, good
talk
man,
to
we
me.
get to hear from you, my brother.
Yeah, man. So we're talking about the dating pool, right? But you see, with this
Some volume,
generation and-
director, please, on the incoming audio, a little bit.
Right. So with this dating pool now and with this generation, right? And we'll talk to the younger generation, not so much of the older ones. They be more on the web. And you see, they form a connection through the web. And, we call it like a superficial connection. Now, in this type of connection we're trying to make online, rejection is a much more easier than physically meeting someone.
Yeah, I agree.
So you handle rejection easier. And with the options now, you don't need money to have options because you could add anyone you want and you could have a conversation if they're willing to have the conversation with you. So it's not like you're going to take them to a date to get to know them. You're getting to know them for free.
That's the easy way out.
But the question is, we have to ask ourselves, if this is the type of relationship we want to start off with.
Wait, Mr.
Miami.
you're hitting me, I'm Miss Ash.
He's
Because-
sticking. He's
no,
sticking
because-
because if we dating. Where are we going with
No,
this dating?
no, because
Right?
that is a whole nother topic that I'm going to bring up.
All right.
Right, but
So I will keep it like this.
yeah, I know. No, you see, the thing's so interconnected that I had to try to split it
I
up.
just think dating on the socials, as he said, it's a free way. It is an easy way. And it is an unacceptable way.
Because Mr. Miami. Hear what you remember?
Hello?
You hearing me?
Yeah.
Remember the last topic, how everybody came down and lambasted the online dating and it ain't no good and blah blah. You remember that conversation?
Yeah.
Right. So now, all of a sudden, because it's free and because you don't have to thing, it's acceptable.
I never said that. I say it's not acceptable. I say it's unacceptable.
So the last conversation we had last week, right? And I wanted to get into this, right? And I would allow me a couple minutes.
No problem.
You see, there's a lot of people don't know what is social media and what is not social media, right? And I'm gonna be specific, right? You see, like your web browser, Google and Chrome and Firefox, that is not social media.
Right.
AI is not social media. Zoom is not social media, right? Yeah, Zoom is not social media. So when with social media is very limited, and mostly social media is more for like a community networking, because if you look at the aspect of business, it's more a digital advertisement, because you don't really legitimately do business on social media.
You know, actually, the definition of a slight definition of social media here. Social media itself. That was the primary one. The primary purpose for social media was to exchange content, videos, and original things. So, there are various types of social media to accomplish various things. Like what X would provide would more be suited to a specific kind of correspondence, which is more news and information based, whereas Facebook is to show pictures, family. So social media platforms play very specific roles, but we try to use all of them to do the same thing.
Right, and you see, this is the thing. So we become so attached to this superficial connection, right? That is becoming a disease, because a superficial connection leads to mental disarray. You know, that's why a lot of people can't really hold a serious relationship when you actually meet someone in real, because you get so accustomed to this superficial connection that you could say what you want, be confident, but if you actually meet face to face, you cannot be that confident.
Well, this is the one time.
But who problem is that though?
No, but this is the one time I would disagree.
Right.
I don't. I decided to disagree with you, right? But I'm going to disagree with him today, and I'll tell you why. In the context now, the word, I should have given a definition for the word relationship. We're not only speaking about romantic relationships, because during COVID, one of my daughters started school, never met her classmates until they were in Form 3. And they formed a relationship that up to this day, and I can give you in different scenarios.
Right. But what was when she left, well, when we came out of COVID and she went out to school, was her confidence up there?
Yeah, because
I don't think so.
No, so wait.
And I'll tell you because I'll tell you because I have the same experience with that COVID thing and it's students
I have
out.
5 fingers.
Right.
And I'm borrowing this from Missy. I have 5 fingers, make up one hand, and all them different.
Right.
So there's no, in my world, there is no brush to paint everything.
I'm not saying that.
Because I can tell you why.
So your daughter is a social butterfly. Okay.
That is one of the things.
So
and
that
apart from which,
built her.
apart from which, the way how they interacted, because even though it was a whole class, Mr. Miami, sorry, I must get this point across. Even though they were in a controlled environment, they would still, after school, like a group of them, will still get together, and they will all be taught, because
in the chat.
Yes,
right?
it's how much emphasis you put on making the relationship real, or if you're comfortable with it being superficial.
Right.
Right? So I would not say, because when they went, it was like they knew everybody. It was like they decide to go and visit.
So
but let me let Mr. Miami.
Sorry, Mr. Miami. Go ahead.
He gone? Oh gosh, sorry. We started talking.
Is you cut off Mr. Miami.
He'll call
Right?
back.
Yes, I know he would. Yes, and you would call back Mr. Miami. Give my thumbs up in the chat. But he spoke about the confidence and whatnot, and you would have confidence behind the phone or in front of the phone, however you want to look at it, right? When you're shooting your shot, right? And then when you do it in person now, is like what your confidence gone. You can't take a shot down.
Well,
This is for both men and women, I'm just saying.
And
I
think,
personally would not do it.
I think that is still relevant to the person's personality, the social skills, because as I always say, at my age, I was sociable long before the existence of social media.
Okay.
I would go out and I would approach somebody and I would say, good afternoon, my name is, what is your name?
Afternoon.
Well, if it's afternoon, the time when I was meeting them, yes, good evening, hello. But my thing is, there was no inhibition.
Okay, right.
Social media did not give us confidence. What it did, it gave a lot of people who didn't have or who don't have confidence a false sense of confidence. I can't use another word.
A very, very false sense.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if you have intuition and you're talking to somebody, you could pick up on if this is just a social media facade.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But you can't have a full-blown relationship on social media. So sometimes you have to break that yoke of safety and protection from, and you have to, so
you end up
whatever.
Like catfish like last week.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, there must be some relatability or some truth to who you selling yourself to be, because you can't sell yourself to be a total lie.
Correct.
Unless you plan to just talk to this person on socials and, you know.
Yeah.
But why am I not hearing from my people? Already number to call again.
Yeah, well, you don't tell them what number to call now.
7325. Call or WhatsApp or contact us via the chat on YouTube and put in your 2 cents. Let me hear what you have to say, what your comments are, what you think about this current dating game, no, notwithstanding your age.
So you would do that?
Do what?
In this day and age now, if you're supposed to date or attempt to date somebody, would you try it via social media or you would try it in a more social event type?
Yeah, I prefer. I have always preferred direct contact. I always, that was just me. My personality kind of dictates, because at the end of the day, yes, I have had positive encounters on social media, but I've also had negative encounters.
Right.
And one of my things is, these days it's very hard to tell who's being honest and who's not, and who read and who not. So to avoid all of that, I meet in the grocery. Hi, how you going? or you know, something read and see. And
so you okay with getting blank? Well, shut down.
All right. So the rule we used to live by long time, long before
social media and all that.
Yeah, right? We were party people.
Right.
The rule was 10 to 1.
Okay.
You had to be willing to talk to 10 women before one
and
day.
hope you get one.
No, that was the rule. And if they could bless me numbers, because you're going out to a club with more than half of the attendees is women, about half of them come by themselves or with friends, not man, right?
Right.
So you're actually in a real good pool there, you know. So
that was a long time.
Yes, but I live long time.
Well, it's true. It's true.
If
Because
that times I was living in.
Nowadays, the man and letting the girl go by herself and the girl and letting the man go
no,
by
but
himself.
you're also dealing before. All right, so I remember I was involved in a club. I don't want to call it. If anybody know me, I don't know. And one of the things was Saturday night was free drinks. Right? Every Friday, Saturday night, you try to see if you could
Right.
You know,
You can pull out
and then the whole Sunday you sit down with your brethren talking about, you remember anything? That was fun. And here,
Was it though?
Yes.
Was it though?
We didn't have no cell phone, right?
Right.
So you meet a girl in the party. Where's the number? 628-54329. And you 628-54329. 628-54329.
Let me take a small break and come back to the story that he have here.
628-54329.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV. You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Every everything I thought
Alright guys, the billboard is
every
playing.
everything I left behind it. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. Love feels so sweet.
Bringing up the fight.
Reality's on me. Hearts collide and the truth unfolds in the
So I really hope nobody was singing that song that Phil left us with. But just to read a few of the comments real quick as you guys have them comments. Someone said, I'm old school, I rather person-to-person encounters, dates, phone calls, etc. I agree with you. Miami said he's going to call us to give us a story
I'm looking forward, Miami.
about him personally. I look forward to hearing that story as well. All right, so
we gotta close it. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
I know why, but I'm gonna tell all you. Somebody go tell all you. I mean, go tell all you though.
Please.
Somebody go tell all you.
Don't.
All right. So you actually answered the question already, but I'm going to ask it for the
Audience.
Yeah.
Right.
Has social media improved the current dating game or made it worse?
You have a phone call?
You have a phone call? Okay, shoot.
No problem.
Yeah. So this is Miami again. So let me give you the story, right? This is when I was younger, and I get into this community networking, you know, talking to people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I get addiction, right? Because my conversation with meeting random people online and adding them, I started to get a tendency that if you're not giving me something, I don't want to talk.
Wow.
You have to give me something.
This is you
right?
personally.
Right, this is me personally.
Okay.
Because, you know, we started talking and then I will say, listen, if we had to take this further, I need, you have to get something, you know,
Right.
I'm not just going to talk. And then when I go out in reality now and I do meet somebody who's interested and talking to them, I had that same tendency. I was like a thirsty man rose. Because I had
Confession is good for the heart.
Once you said it.
right, as you know, as a thirsty man rule, I adapted that because of what I experienced, because I spent a lot of time in my younger days on chatting sites and and meeting people. And this is something that I adapted, and I did went for counseling.
Right.
Because as you guys mentioned that, I had a whole good woman. And I
Yes, you
messed up
said
twice
that. You
with
said
her.
that. Also, it was
Right,
your
and
fault.
I'm-
It's your fault that you. I think you said you had gotten a divorce or something like that.
No, but I was engaged, right? So, and I consider it like a marriage. So, but
Right.
I had a whole good one. She was more traditional. She had Facebook, and when he had like 15 people on her Facebook, and it was all family, she wasn't really into it like that.
Right. When you
And
had thousands, because that was your hype.
Right, I used to leave from the bed after she fell asleep and go on social media because I was addicted.
No, guys, man, confession.
Confessing, yes, but go ahead.
Yeah, we see therapist today.
Yeah, so this is what a lot of people adapted to. So on social media, most ladies will say, you have money, you don't have money. And if you invest any money in a woman, you want to get something in return.
That is true. Okay, but let me ask you this, Miami. You said you went therapy and whatnot, right? So how do you cope with such, addiction, or however you want to phrase it? No.
Right. So like now, I am not in that part of the community networking again. I delete all my accounts.
Okay.
And then after we left, after we leave and we split and I leave the apartment and stuff, I went back home with my family. And I got help with my family. I become more family oriented.
Okay.
Back again.
So you had a support system.
Exactly. Okay. So now, when when I come calling and I just still strap room massage. It's all good games, right? Because if I was living in Trinidad, I would have never do that.
Right.
But I just do that because I'm living far away. but in reality, I wouldn't really do that to a lady. Now, when I speak to a lady, I look at her in a sense that she could be a potential mom. She's an image of my mom. Right. And I treat her with a little more respect now.
So what are your ways in getting to know someone, to date someone now, seeing that you're no longer on social media or anything of the sort? What are your ways and means?
So let's say now I meet somebody in the supermarket when I go. They'll say, hey, where you from? I say, well, I'm from Trinidad, but I'm living up here now. And I started to share culture about my country. And that breaks the ice, I'm not being forward to say like, hey, give me your number. I want your number. Okay. And then the lady will say now, well, you sound very interested and we share our numbers. And the conversation now that when I started off with someone, I don't make it long and drawn out. Okay. I keep it short and simple.
I could summarize that technique. It's called that being tastefully tactful.
Exactly.
You understand? And if you're dealing with a woman of a certain age, she may recognize it as a device you're using, but she will respect you for showing her that respect.
And that's the thing. So let me make some room for other people to call in because I know the chat will not get busy just now. All right, guys? Yeah,
all right, my brother.
Business outside of
Mr. Miami. I feel like a psychologist there for a minute, but yeah.
But it's good. Yeah. It's good that he acknowledged what was the problem and that he got therapy for it, and now he's in recovery more or less. So that is a plus because some people don't.
Well, one of the main, you see, I don't want to get deep, but quick. Life is an experience that hits us like a wave. Some of us cope with it better. Some of us lose, we pants, we shirt, we buy.
But again, it still goes back to acceptance, or accepting the fact that, hey, I have a problem and I need help, and that's it.
That's the beginning and the end. All right, so
yeah, on to the next one.
I want to have some points of contention. Yeah, I don't want always unified. Right. I'm gonna answer a real short question. 4 words. Does dating still exist?
Yes.
You confirmed it. No.
What?
You confirmed that dating doesn't even carry the same name again.
Dating do not carry the same name. But
let me hear.
Dating still happens, and just the dating pool right now is pure trash.
So, here what I believe. I believe
And
that,
it's, go ahead.
I believe to make that statement is it shows a sign of exclusivity to you. Because aren't you a part of the dating pool? I mean, unless in a relationship
Well,
where...
I know the answer, but you don't know.
that was, no, that was said. So, it could be. But I would not condemn the same group I belong to.
Okay.
I am a human being.
But here's why I would say that, though. And it still goes back to the same social media thing. Because now, as Miami had called earlier on, and he said, they take an easy way out. Right? So, okay...
I don't think that is dating. No, that's my point I get into.
Right,
The
but that
point
is
what
but
you
if you're talking about now, that is what they consider dating now, not what long time would have
Well,
been.
then you
right?
just
So
confirm
now,
that my
if it's
question.
talking,
No,
if
that's not
it's,
what I'm
if it's talking, talking is now considered dating.
No, I'm not asking if you're talking. I'm
So
talking
you wanna
about.
know if,
Here I
if long time dating still exists?
No. Here I want to find out.
I
Here I want to
trying
find
to
out.
figure this out.
This is the thing here. All right. There are several types of dates, and there's several different ways you can go on a date.
Right.
Right? So I meet somebody via social media or in person. Say we bounce. Let me use the groceries. Since the groceries seem to be the hot topic of the day. And you see them, and you look nice, and we had a pleasant conversation, and you know, I'm going to art gallery later, you know. So the next thing is, this is what makes a date. Am I picking you up? We're making arrangements.
Okay.
Right? So
you're going out.
yes. This is what I mean. This
So
date.
they're going out. They're not going on a date. They're going out.
No, dating
Are we,
was.
are we dating across the board?
No, wait. So
as
this is
in
how
we establish that we're
there
dating?
must be a stamp. No, there's a stamp. Oh gosh, wait.
No,
wait.
I need you to understand young people.
No,
lingo
I'm not talking alone.
Right?
Hear the scenario how
So we
simple.
dating or we talking?
No, listen
Going
to me
out or we
again.
dating?
Listen to me again. We met in the grocery or wherever. We exchanged numbers, and we now decide, like civilized, normal people do, no matter what the age is. I am going somewhere late. I'm inviting you. Would you like me to pick you up? Right. So we're going out. We're going out on a date.
No, you're inviting me out.
No. Oh God.
Did you specify that it was a date?
Listen to me.
Did you specify it was a date?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
all right, cool.
Right.
Then we're going on a date.
So we're going on a date.
We'll see if I
so
agree
who
with you.
says? Who says ever in the history of words we're going on a date? No. I can't be going out. We know it's a date.
No.
Wait.
No, we do not.
All right. Okay. No. All right. Cool. Because in your mind.
In my mind, why it had to be in my mind? Did we establish that we are dating?
No,
Did we
it's not.
establish that I like you, you like me, and we are going to pursue something?
No, because
if we didn't do that, then we're just going out and I'm not dating.
Because dating is not what you think it is. That's what I'm saying. Dating does not. Because you can go on a first date and realize after the first date, I don't want to date this person anymore.
Then that's not a date.
Yes.
I'm just going out with you.
No. So long time. People, Ms. Z, help me here. Ms. Z, remember? Ms. Z, remember the story you tell me when the guy had to come home and ask your dad to take you on a date?
Okay.
The word was date?
Yes.
Right. And as expressed in the three little words that was dedicated in the, right? Like usually going out and meeting people. So, we are not dating per se, like you're my boy.
Is it that we dating or we not dating? It's not no
so
dating
how you just get to there?
Right?
How do you wait?
So,
wait.
No, all right. So hear me out, right?
So you just start in the middle.
You
just start in the middle.
No, here how it going, right?
So it's an arrangement.
If I am talking to somebody and we are getting to know each other, right? We getting to know each other, and while we getting to know each other, what are we going to do? Get to know each other over the phone alone?
That's not talking
you have
about.
to ask me out. We have to go in a public space, and then
you
when
are
we
changing
decide,
my scenario.
Nope.
Yes.
Then when we decide,
you are changing my scenario.
Let us.
I am talking about the first.
Then you say this is our first date.
No,
right? Because I need to be interested in you in some good form of fashion to actually know you. To one on a first date with you.
Nah, let mad.
No,
All them mad.
you
Listen
see?
to me again. Listen to me
Why?
again. Listen to me again.
Huh.
So it must start somewhere. So you're telling me the only way for it to start is by social media?
I never said
Oh,
that.
all right. So the only way for it to start is by talking on WhatsApp.
I did not say that.
So wait. No, I trying to figure out what you
Are
said.
we not getting to know each
Because
other?
I am right.
We're
So
getting
right.
to
No,
know
so
each
right.
other.
So right. So we
Right?
want to get to know each other in an environment where we could go, sit somewhere, and have a drink and get to know each other.
I like this comment here. Oh gosh. I'm going to read going up. Mr. Miami said, Phil, you must say if it's a date, it's either a date or a friend zone hangout, right? Wait. So that is one, and that is also very true. So someone also said, I agree, the concept of dating is changing. Maybe COVID started this shift. Young people had or have whole relationships online, but I believe it still exists in more mature generations. I also agree
Well, I'm
with
talking
that.
from my generation.
Yeah, but you can't talk for your generation
But-
alone because it's our real generations out there
I
watching
am
me
giving
right now.
All right, yes, but no. Hello?
You have a call?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good afternoon. Good evening, caller. Good evening.
Good evening, Ash, and good evening, Phil. Good evening.
And your name is?
Redo, or Redman.
Redo. Welcome,
Hi, good
welcome.
evening.
Nice to get your call, man.
How are you all this evening?
Curling.
Well, I'm seeing that. And I see Miss Ash have very strong emotions, but whatever she's saying.
Yeah, no, she feels she bad. Is that
Yes.
different?
And she bad, she bad. She knows she
No, it's
bad.
not.
She knows she bad outside there. So
Go
I would
ahead.
just like, my contribution is this. I come from a family with 4 brothers, right? We grew up in a traditional home. And all 3 of my younger brothers, I'm the eldest, met their significant other through social media,
Well
right?
said.
Where even one have a long-term relationship, well, both of them I should say, have children with this person they met online via these dating sites and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we have a mix of, I should say, successful social media interactions, whereas they met social media, but they followed up by meeting each other, dating, and stuff like that. So they use the social media to meet.
As a
and
point of
then-
connection.
As a point of connection. And also as a point of sifting through the rough ones, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Where you pick, you kind of have...
Wait. Don't talk about that too much. That's a question.
Can I pick a little or something?
Don't talk about that part too much.
Yeah. I cannot pick a deal or something. So I think where we see now, because of the introverts now or being so consumed in work, like let me just say a work week. Some people get up at 4 a.m. just to get to work at 7, 8 in the morning. By the time they get back home, they're tired.
Mm-hmm.
So they use the social media as a point of contact because when you're done in your work week on your work day, you don't really get a chance to go out and stuff like that.
Totally agree.
You're tired. And then you're catching up on stuff during the weekend. You understand?
Yeah,
Like
I
your
totally
home
agree.
chores and stuff like that. So
But let me ask something, right?
mhm.
Is it that, seeing that we have the whole long time old people thing, your type of thing now.
Not funny at all. Whatever.
Is it that we can consider the young people talking as courting? So do you not have to court before you start dating someone?
No, because you're
No,
using the word.
I'm
not really-
asking.
no.
I'm asking.
So
As
you
a
can
young
go
person,
talking
I'm
there, right?
asking.
Go ahead.
She's emphasizing on the word talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think for most women, if you don't know how to talk to them or talking to them is what actually keeps them around.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the way she emphasizing is almost like she making talking sound bad. But talking is actually
No. That is not what we talking about here.
Can
What
I
you
weigh
see?
in a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. So my whole issue is the way the word is used. You can go on a date and not be dating as you see the word being used.
So then we just courting.
Okay,
And
yes,
then
no
we could
problem.
go on a first date
No, you
after I
no.
say I actually like you and I would like to date you because I'm dating for something else.
You are being intrusive into my conversation. Then let me
Yeah.
finish. Listen to me, Redo. Redo, listen to what I said.
Yeah.
We dealing with way words are used, right? Not
Yes.
what you think it mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So when I say I am coming to take you on a date, you can say no problem. Now the date in your mind, maybe friends go on dates.
Yes, they do. But
Fathers,
they
wait,
understand that they are friends.
exactly, because
and we're going to hang out.
Wait.
That is what it is.
Whatever going on in your
all right,
head.
Even if we say
All right, Mr. Redos, I done.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
right.
I will
Go ahead,
contribute
go ahead.
and say, dated is phase 1 in the master plan.
Mm-hmm.
Courting is phase 2.
You're dating to get into something.
Courting is phase 2. No, well, it's just like you're looking for somebody that you could court, and then the courting now will show you if you want to
Go on
either.
a date with this person.
No.
No,
Courting
you
is-
focus on a
person.
word.
No, well, I want to
Courting
know
is-
what it is. Is
courting-
it that we met each other, we're courting, and then we're dating, and then we get married, and then
No,
we
no,
X,
no,
Y,
no,
Z?
no.
What is it?
All right. You can
Courting
go on a
is-
date and
courting
none of those
is-
things have to happen.
Yeah, but that's on who? Is it we're friends and we're
Right.
doing that, or is it that we actually pursuing something, or we want
We were
something to happen?
dating
Courting
helps
is-
you find that out.
Courting helps
is where
you
the
find that
pursuing
out.
is.
It's just the way you use the words. You can use either which word interchangeably.
I am not going to go on a first date with somebody that I'm not interested in. If I am courting you from the beginning and I'm saying, okay, we're getting to know each other, we're talking to each other and whatnot,
You are
then
obsessed with
we
a
can
word.
Go. No, I'm not obsessed
Yes.
with a word.
Mr.
I'm
Reddy,
obsessed
you
with
understand
what
why I
it
say
means.
no, because
I-
words are not about meaning,
I
words
just
are about
want to
usage.
weigh in, and I
Words
just want
is
to
not
weigh in,
about
right?
meaning.
And you can ask any linguist that. Words are not about meanings. That's why I said this is the way the word is used. Because in Trinidad, gymnasium means one thing. In Germany, the same word gymnasium means something else. Words are not, it's about how people use
Dating.
words.
We talking about dating here, right?
Uh-huh.
We talking about dating here. We're not talking about courting. Courting is these two people who, after going on a date, come to agreement
If you want to use that word in that
they're
way,
not
yes, I
going to
agree.
they're not going to date anyone else. That is where courting comes in.
That's where the courting comes in.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay.
Yes.
Courting
Right.
is
So then
courting
again-
is
So it's
if I
dating,
see you
then
with somebody.
courting.
Courting is comes after we date each other
Uh-huh.
1 or 2 times, 3 times, and we realize, okay, this could work. We're going into what is the word? We have nobody else.
Understanding.
I
Let
like
me use the word
someone says she
understand.
looking up the definition.
Right?
Someone please send me the definition in this chat.
Right? And that is what courting is. We
Okay.
single out each other and we're not going with anybody else on a date.
Okay, right.
Okay?
So we
So
dating,
that
we
is
can
what
date
courting
multiple
is.
people, right?
We dating multiple people, but you
But
only
we
court
courting
one
one
person.
person.
One person.
Okay, all right.
I
Right?
agree.
So that is
I
my
agree.
contribution.
So we're going
I
on.
will-
All right. Thanks, Redo.
Yeah, wait. All right.
We appreciate the call and the contribution.
Pleasure.
So, without crying and screaming, my thing is, again, dates are not just designed for courting.
Right.
But if I said to you, I'm going to cinema, let me take you on a date.
And be like, it's a date, and we go.
It don't have to be a romantic date.
Right.
But we go, we buy popcorn, we take, and
Right.
we could do this
As
again.
they say, friends go on dates,
Right.
yes.
And we could do it again. And I believe that only happens now when people believe it's more.
Yes.
And I think that is where the problem lies. Because the social media interaction kind of eradicate the need to get to know somebody.
to know
You
somebody,
understand?
correct.
So we just going to sit down and vibe. I want to see how it is true. If it is true, it's
so
more
that's
open.
what I'm telling you now. So
I want to look
back
in the
then-
ears and make sure your
no,
ears clean. You know what I mean? I
So
want to...
back then, right?
Not back then. It's just still should be
No,
so.
no.
All
What
right,
I'm
back then,
saying,
yeah.
Back then, of course, it would have had a different meaning for certain things or whatever, right? So you would have said, okay,
The word
yes,
would have been used
differently,
differently.
right? So when you're talking about now, right? as we reading these chats, y'all, call in, please, and
Please,
send us voice notes.
744
As much as I want to read
7325.
all the messages, I can't. Right? So now, as we're talking social media and what it is now, the modern dating,
trends, yeah,
right? They use social media, as Rado said, to filter out certain things, right? So you would see somebody and you would shoot your shot. Like,
I don't know what that means. I really, honestly, I don't have no idea.
You would jump in the chat.
All right, yeah.
Right?
Shoot your shot.
That's what they mean, right? So you will jump in the chat and you would talk to the person. You get to know the person or try and find out certain things about the person, right? And then from there is when they will say, okay, let's go on a date. Rather than when in your time you would have met the person in the grocery and then
because
and then you go on a
first to begin with, as you said, the only way we had to communicate was phone. Your mother locked in the phone. Hello?
We have a call? Okay, no. Yes?
Good evening, caller. We lost the call. Oh, okay. Call back, please.
The number is 744-7325. Call in.
She's showing off. She remember the number.
Yes. WhatsApp, voice notes.
We have a voice note.
We have a voice note? Okay.
Volume.
Question, right?
We need some
let's
volume.
Say you're going out with a lady, but you're just going out and you didn't say it's a date, right? And the next day now, she going out with another person now, but she fall for that person and come and tell you now, listen, I went out with another guy yesterday, and you didn't ask it was a date. You think I thought we were just friends, and now I like this guy, so I'm going to start to date this guy. So sorry.
Well, my response to that is, even if you went out with this lady without announcing it's a date, if you did enough to impress her or charm her, I think half your work done. But if you did nothing to leave a lasting impression, as they say, you're cutting grass for Gucci to run. You understand? So you must ignite a little bit of a spark in her, but you ain't stake no claim to the property. So somebody else move in. I agree. And you see, that's the thing about dating. Now, I come from a area where until you establish your relevance to the woman, she could have dated multiple people.
I agree.
Because
and
it's not a case of no. As I said, every date wasn't to end. It was just a final because that was our way of no. The other question. I need to get on to the other question because we stick on this question. But all in all, I don't think the way that the word dating is used now represents what dating meant to us. That is my closing remark on that.
Right.
All right. Now, the other question is, with all, as we say, with all the influence of social media eradicating the need for so much personal interaction, especially in the filtration process when you're trying to figure out somebody, right?
Right.
Do people still possess the non-media assisted social skills to pursue relationships? Or is it that we have become so dependent on that internet filter that we almost lose the desire to do it ourselves? We get lazy now, as you said.
And free, as he said.
It's not free because you have to buy. You understand? You don't pay the bill because they can't communicate with you. You understand? But that is what this leads into. If it is that the old traditional coming home and picking up a girl and being surprised by what she walk outside in because the first time like, ooh, either good or bad. Oh, that was a question.
And that was a question. But we're going to ask this question as soon as we take a break and come back.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Planning a concert, conference, wedding, or cultural celebration? Let Real TV broadcast your event to the world. From live streaming and on-air coverage to global reach across TV and online platforms, we make sure your big moments are seen and heard everywhere. We offer professional production, worldwide exposure, and an unforgettable impact. Don't just host your event. Let us share it with the world. Contact Real TV today where your story becomes everyone's experience.
Call us today at 2926470 or WhatsApp us at 3847142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
Hello, I am Astrid Morillo, Mrs. Congeniality, a bilingual Venezuelan living in Trinidad. I invite you to join me for an exciting new program, La Voz Latina, where we will highlight the achievements, challenges, businesses, and culture of the Latin community in Trinidad and Tobago, including the food, music, talents, immigration experiences, and more. Join me every Saturday and Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. for conversations that celebrate our voices, our stories, and our community. Coming soon to Real TV.
In times of loss, distance should never keep us apart. With Real TV, your loved one's farewell can be shared live, allowing family and friends across the world to be present no matter where they are. Professional, respectful, and dignified coverage, because every goodbye deserves to be remembered. Real TV, bringing hearts together when it matters most.
Call us today at 2926470 or WhatsApp us at 3847142. You can also send an email to realtv.corporate@gmail.com.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Billboard.
Every evening I thought I wanted. Every evening you left me haunted. I'm caught between the dream and what I see. The feel so sweet. Reality's on me.
Welcome back. We're still here. I'm going to remind everyone on the socials, on the Digicel, channel 32,
Green Dot 66,
Amplier 116,
Airlink 25,
realtv.tt,
on YouTube.
Check us out. Facebook, Real TV TNT.
Call in, send your voice notes.
Or just keep the chat bubbling. Right now, the chat like soup. Bubbling. We love it so. Hot.
Alright.
So, my phone is closed like every minute now. I don't understand. Yes. And now open it, I look wrong in 2 minutes and I close again. Right. So, in this current dispensation of what you deem dating, talking, whatever, have you had, or would you say you've ever had really good experience or really bad experience? Like, all right, so you meet somebody. Now, remember, you're not, as I keep saying, because I don't want people to feel it's just
I just want to ask a question.
Go ahead, ask me.
I just want to find out. I'll probably jump in the gun. But if you're saying we dating, we talking, we courting, or whatever the case is, when you say let's go and hang out,
I talking about your first, all right. So
your first date, right? So where are you taking this person for their
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. That
is that irrelevant? We have a voice now.
Oh, go ahead.
Even in the traditional sense, anyway, this is Redo again. Even in the traditional sense of meeting somebody, interact them, you had coffee with them or whatever the case is, where the traditional line of dating goes. What we tend to do now is use social media almost like a curriculum vitae for that person. It's come like you're checking them to check out the page, see how there was 5 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever the case is, what kind of events they go to, what kind of stuff they actually into. Right? Kind of speed up the process. So you use social media now as an aspect of checking out the person. Even while you're checking out the person physically, you're checking out the background of that person. You don't not necessarily only to communicate, but also to kind of just get some info on your people now.
Yeah, but your social media is a liar. I can post what I want on
yeah,
social
yeah,
media
yeah,
and give you a whole
but you see,
background
all right.
of what it is you think you might know, and I could be a serious
No,
case.
and then
Let me just say.
all right, and then you could go on somebody's social media and see. So those things are, again is,
Yeah,
is
that-
6
so-
of one, half a dozen the other.
Yeah, right.
But if you meet somebody and you check on a social media page and it's not relatable to, I mean, if I tell you, well, I used to live Tobago
Right.
and I used to do this
Right.
and I had a black hat.
Right.
And
But
you could,
okay.
and you could actually see that what I'm saying is verifiable
Right.
by the information that's on my. All right.
Right.
Now, some people, if you have the need to create false facades about who you are on social media, you realize the biggest red flag ever.
Yeah, but you'll never know until after, right? You won't know. I could put whatever I want on social media. I saw top dog, I saw this, I
No,
saw
but
that.
what I say-
And I talking to you in the inbox, and you know we chatting and whatnot. But then boom shut, when we do meet each other in person, I still holding up the facade of X, Y, and Z. But then you start to realize certain things. You said that for yourself. Men doesn't know how to pretend. But let me get back to the main topic here, right? The main topic is, or the main
Question was, have you ever had a really bad or a really good first time encounter with somebody you probably would have spoken to on social media before? Like the first time you meet them? Like, bad or good?
Good.
Oh, like the same?
Yeah, that was from before.
All right.
I just, go ahead.
So
I jump in the gun, you ain't game what I want, man. You ain't getting people what I want.
No, so your experience was good?
You're right, yeah, my experience was good.
Now, here's one of the things that, you see that false thing? Now, I wouldn't even call it false.
You're right.
I would say that people are very good at highlighting the highest points. The best picture. If they want and they take 10 pictures, they want to post the nicest one.
Out of all, right?
If they went 4 not so nice places and 1 really nice place,
Right.
they want to post 20 pictures about that.
Right.
Now that may not be false, but they might just be exaggerated. Now, if at night they look particularly cute, that is going to be the profile picture for the next 3 years until they get a picture. So you.
I don't agree, but
yes,
I
yes.
don't agree because I had a picture on when I had Facebook. I had that picture for maybe like 10 years, and I just take good pictures. If they don't know,
yes,
now what they know.
So we're talking
Right?
about. We're not talking about
Let me
you.
go back to the original question that you was asking about where the person would go or something like that. You was asking.
No, you asked.
You asked that. Like when you go and you see the person dress up or something, and you're like, ooh, or something
No,
like
all right,
that.
no. I mean, like, so say we going anyway. So we're going to a sports day.
Right.
We go on a sports day.
Right.
We never went out together. The first time we going out.
Right.
My company having sports.
Right.
You're going with me. Yeah, no problem. Come pick them up.
Right. Cool.
You're all enthusiastic. For me, right?
Right. You happy? Yes.
No. I pull up in front of your house, and either you come outside in the most skimpy, outlandish outfit, or you come out look like my brother in a track pants.
Right.
You know, so.
What you all want though?
Just somebody, just to.
No, what
no,
would
there's
you
no extreme.
want?
No, there's no extreme. No.
It's what would you prefer? We go in a sports day. You want me dress a certain way?
No, listen to me again.
What? Because that would be a deal breaker for you.
Yes, no, but
exactly. So what do you want? I'm asking you a personal
But I'm telling you, I would like you to fit within the parameters of not too one way or not to the next, because you really, I don't want a woman going in looking dowdy, but you don't want a woman going in with half she assets outside.
Right.
So, that is a way of assessing where a woman's mind is at, where her brain is at, if she's conscious, if she understands the age of the person she's going with and where going, and if it's a company.
Right,
you understand?
Fair
So,
enough,
so by the time I reach by you,
Totally understand.
And I have had experiences because of the same.
How would you respond to somebody like that?
Right. So
you would send the person back inside to change?
No, I would say, wow.
You go lie. Like we said earlier.
No, not lie.
No, lie.
No.
Okay.
I would tell it in a nice way. Honestly, I mean,
all right. So would you say that if the person dressed like your bro as well?
I might be less likely to say, because they can pass.
Okay.
You might be able to pull up the pants and my hand nice legs.
I not pulling up nothing. I dressing like your bro and we going and hang out like if we's real homies. And that's as it. If you want to see me dress up a certain way or you want to get a different reaction, you will take me on a proper date because why go in your company work sports for? What?
Oh gosh, as I said, you see again, so a date to you is going a particular place. No.
I never said
no.
that.
That's
I
what
never said that. I said if you want to
before.
get a certain reaction.
So you don't have nice casual, you don't have a short pants that not up.
I don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear it.
That is your right. So again.
And again, you specify it's just a date. We cool. We going and hang out. So
Right.
it shouldn't matter how I dress.
So at the end of the day,
I mean,
wait. So at the end of the day, you pay no consideration to the facts that all right. This is a sports they be going. This is the company. The first time you go, I want to create a good impression. Even though you don't know, but
I'm making a good impression. I'm dressing sporty for the sports
no,
day.
I didn't.
And appropriate.
No. If it's appropriate, I will have a problem. That's the thing.
So if I want a sweatbands and a tee, what's so not appropriate about that?
Okay, if it looks good on you,
And I put on a ball cap.
Right, no.
We outside.
So, right, so
we outside.
Right. Okay, so probably using a bro. You look like a granny. Dowdy. She look.
Then you know where you get yourself into.
No,
because I think granny was going after.
No.
Also, where you say that the profile picture that you saw, it was a sexy one from 10 years ago.
Could be. That's what I'm saying. And the surprise is, so you never meet somebody. All right, so we know you can create false facades on social media. Some people try not to make the false facade too far from who they really are.
Right.
Because it will be too much of this big disparity. You can't look, you can't put a slim picture and you're fat.
Right.
Yeah, right, so. As I said, but
Go ahead, don't study me, go ahead.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the scenario is, we were talking. I said, where you going? All right, so let me change the environment. It's not a sports day. It might be my company dinner.
Okay, now we're talking. Now I can make an impression.
Right, and I come to pick you up.
And what away?
And your skirt so short that if you constantly have to be pulling it down, if you only lean slightly to the left or slightly to the right.
But you see...
No, wait.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Or I come to pick you up to my company dinner and you wearing casual clothes. Casual, like nobody's business.
Right.
How I supposed to deal with that? I mean, honestly, so you have no common sense?
We have a call?
We have a voice note.
A voice note?
So remember, we partner feel accustomed to being catfisher. Remember?
That's you Redo, eh? That you Redo who jump on that bandwagon, Redo. And it's my boy, you know, Redo. I recognize your voice, Redo. That's not Miami.
So remember, we partner feel accustomed to being catfisher.
Whatever. Let us say all you want. One time is a custom. Yeah.
So even if we're switching it, right? Whereas the female invited you to her company's dinner, right? And you come out in your 1950-something outfit.
How you going to deal with that?
Me personally, I send it back inside. Go inside and change because you're not coming behind me looking like that. You're not coming behind me looking like that. Are you mad?
So my point is...
So my thing is, if I could send you back inside to change, or what I would do to not get that, I would have a conversation with you before. So I would say, okay, so it's a black tie event. Even when I am getting ready, I'd be like, this is what I am wearing. What are you wearing? So I could see before I come to pick you up or you come to pick me up. You ain't catfishing me just so. With them kind of bell-bottom pants thing, no, baby. Nope. We have a call.
Good evening, caller.
Good evening again, Miss Asha and Mr. Phil. Mr. Phil, you see, this is the point what I was making. When you in social media, the first thing you look at in social media is how attractive the woman is and what she has on. You're not going to add nobody on you to chat with if she just like a granny. You're gonna look for somebody who's sexy and somebody.
It's a call?
It's a voice
right?
note, relax.
Yeah.
It's a call, eh?
Yeah, right.
So here is my thing. No, that is the next thing. Remember we said facades, right? And a facade is I can put up the pictures that best depict what I want you to see. No, I'm not lying. If I went out and I get a picture and I find it ready, people just do that. Go on, put this one social media picture,
good,
right? So you put it up.
So that's what the person expected.
Right. So
they expected somebody like that.
So I tell him right. But when I go now, that outfit you was wearing is the only outfit you has make you look cute so. And everything else is. So that's why I'm saying how you going to deal with the fakeness of the reality of the situation.
I am sending you back inside.
But you see, that's the thing with social media. You look for attractiveness and sexiness. In reality, when you do see a woman, you actually see how she is dressed and how she carries about herself, be it in the mall, be it in the supermarket, be it wherever. You understand what I'm saying?
Totally agree.
So your first attraction on social media is one of beauty and sexuality. And that is the perception you'll have. Right? So now you want this person now to change to suit you. And a woman nowadays is independent. They're feminist. So they're not going to change to please you.
But here what Miss Ash said. Miss Ash said if she come to meet you, you're going to meet her. Well, no. She didn't even say he come to meet her because you send him back inside. You can't be sending him back inside your house. So she going to pick up, right? So she going to pick up the man, right? The man come outside and he bells and he butterfly color thing and she tell him. So my question is it okay for her to send the man back inside, but we have to accept the woman as they are?
No, don't accept them.
I'm talking to
I'm
talking to the speaker.
It's a two-way. It's a two-way road.
Well, you see the thing is,
go ahead.
You see the thing is, Miss Ash is not going to deal with that age bracket. Miss Ash know the age bracket she's going to deal with. Dresses a certain way.
Yeah, but it has some people in my age bracket who don't know how to dress as well.
As I keep saying, nothing is fixed.
If I do see you dress a certain way, whether you mix and match two colors that's not supposed to go, it could be in trending clothes, I'm going to send you back inside.
Yeah, you understand?
Oh, Miss Ash, you superficial also.
No, it is not about being superficial, but if I am looking good on your arms, I expect you to look good on mine as well.
So personality and treating you right has nothing to do with our relationship.
All of those things
rounds of applause.
The only way that I even invited you in the first place.
All right, guys, I'm watching the time here, so
yes, thank you.
See, I running by the run, stay and bite. You leave me by myself.
Having the personality and all those things, it's obvious we would have had conversations. I would have been attracted to you. We would have had a connection or whatever. And that's how I could then say, okay, well, let me invite him to X, Y, and Z. But so I can't get the full package, so I had to train you. I can't just, no. I can't just hire looking at you all on my arm just so. Remember, you represent me,
no? We just dating, doggy.
You just representing me. Hello. I would not want nobody to see me with nobody looking scruffy.
All right, so that's the question there, and Miss Ash was very clear about her response. Do you have any
yeah, see, well, I just see someone said, but we have to be prepared to accept people for who they are. So if they're not dressing how you like, then maybe they're not the one for you. You're very right. And I agree 100%.
So a relationship that can lead to healthy, happy household, longevity, could be thrown away because of somebody's clues. That's not really a question. That's just a statement. You don't need to answer it. But think about what I said. If we are willing to jeopardize real happiness, children could be involved. That could be become presidents and based on I didn't like a shirt. All right. It's not a question. It's just a statement.
No, but okay. Yeah. As I said.
It wasn't a question.
No. But listen, right? And if we putting it out there, right? There are some guys know to themselves, I don't know dresser, I don't know, anything. And they meet this female, and this female express to them like, you could jazz it up a little bit, just sing a little bit. He has to now be either willing to do such, because again, if they're pursuing something and it's a long-term thing, he would then say, okay, my girl don't like that, my old lady don't like that, whatever the case is. I wouldn't want her to dress skimpy, as you said. So I think he should also be open to it. You don't think so? We have a call. Good evening, caller.
Hi, good evening again, Miss Ash and Mr. Phil.
Good evening.
I think pertaining to the dress code, and I could be wrong, I think women would more dress to impress the guy if she really likes him, compared to most men not knowing how to dress. So let me just say, as a guy, I'm going to pick up a female that I pursuing, and she comes out dressed a certain very, very conservative, overly conservative, I should say. I would say that, okay, she don't like me that much, because I think she would want to make an impression on me, compared to Miss Ash going to pick up a guy and he not dress a certain way, because he may not have a dressing style that she could personalize him later down the road. That is different. Yes, sir?
Yeah, but I want to add something to that, right? Now, dressing to impress does not mean exposing everything.
No, I didn't say exposing.
What I'm saying is there's a thin line in what fits where. If we go into a club, right? If I take it that date, we go into a club, there's certain lines of clothes that may be a little more revealing, that will be more acceptable in that environment. But the scenario was to go into my company dinner. So you can impress me. Yes. You understand? A nice
but Phil, you just said, you just attacked Ashley. Ash as saying, if it is you come out in a track pants and a jersey, you go in there expecting to pick her up for a sports day in a nice short pants and maybe a t-shirt with a nut tie on the side or something.
I didn't specify. What I'm saying is, the words I used was appropriate.
But that is appropriate for a sports day. Next thing, right? I want to go and run and participate and all that.
So the same way, Phil, if you know you go and you see no distance the religions, but you see she come out, we go in on a dinner, however, and she come out in a Mormon skirt and a blouse shirt with the long cuffs, you go in and say, well, I didn't know about this, I didn't expect this.
Yeah,
and you will know she's not really impressed by you. She getting a free meal.
All I'm saying is, yes, each person will dress accordingly and they will dress to impress. But I think if you are, however old, and still dressing however old you are, I, as a person or of interest, I don't have to accept that. I don't have to accept you dressing in your 1940 clothes still in 2025. Like, come on. And I think the person should be open to changing or becoming a bit modernized. We're not saying that we're going to dress you in no tight man pants that you could barely walk or drop your pants low or all them things. It doesn't mean that dressing is deemed important.
Well, I know we were talking about the first date, right? And having that first impression. And I think when I mentioned that earlier is that you're going to meet this person for a first date, and the lack of effort, I would see it as. I wouldn't see it as only the style, but you must know if someone puts effort into going into that first date.
And that is understandable.
Because not only, the effort does not only be reflected in, the effort is reflected in what you come, because you have to think about the whole scenario.
Yes.
Right? All right. So if I tell you we're going on the beach, right? We're going to the beach. I come by you and you in a jeans and a sneakers. And it's like you must think about, and if you want to impress a person, impressing somebody is always relevant to the person. It is not across the board thing, like one thing. So if you enter the person
So wait, okay, sorry for cutting you off, but is that a conversation you would have after the date? Would you still go on the date with the person and then have a conversation with them and be like, well, you know, I think you could have dressed X, Y, and
well,
Z,
most of the time,
maybe this,
you have
or
anything else to
maybe
contribute?
that.
My brother, I want to keep any line, just listen to us, Squirrel.
Yeah, no. All go ahead. All the best for the show and pleasant good evening.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the contribution and call us back. Yeah, my thing is, right, so if you meet somebody and you have interest in them, now we don't always know where interest is going to go.
Right.
So we are interested in them. You're cool, you know. You would start to think in a certain way.
Right.
Anytime you do things contrary to that, you cannot convince me of the two. You either selfish or you're interested. Because like, as you say, if I know, oh gosh, plenty of my clothes, old-fashioned boy, and you invite me out, you know what I go do?
You'll go and buy something.
Or tell again, me no clothes.
No, and that's fair, right? But then let me just say you decide, okay, you probably can't make, let me just say, right? Or in your mind, you're thinking that you still up to date, you still hip, you still jiggy with it,
you have
right?
a different problem.
Exactly. So it still goes back to the person saying, well, I need you to dress a little more modern. You know, and you
but it's how we do that too, eh?
But that's what I'm saying. So are you gonna have the conversation before? Are you still gonna go on the date with the person?
If the interest is there, not because.
And the person willing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have had experience in my past.
Right.
Where that was actually a thing.
You see, madness. Listen, someone say if dressing is that important to the person, yes. Well, then of course it would become an issue. Miami say true, Summer, you're correct. Miss Ash, look at the artists nowadays. Look how them dressing. LOL, more ladylike. Yeah. How much free meals listen, Miami? Spare me.
Well, that's another topic here. Because if you think men dress like ladies now, back in the 16th, 17th, and 18th century, was some of the most feminine men that ever existed. Look at the whole British Empire. Look at the whole Roman Empire. They wore dresses, makeup, wigs, right? So
and that was impressive.
You understand?
If you didn't have one of those things, you won't
if you want to go further back, most civilizations had no pants.
For sure.
Listen what I'm telling you, right? So people talk about now. It's just we living in this time.
It's just the modern time.
We
so
living in this time, but
this time.
Most of them shows long time. As they go past a certain age, everybody wearing gowns.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's then. No, I not from that
we
era.
Associated with.
I not accepting that. Sorry.
I know.
But I'm just saying, the different eras, like you would be able to tell.
But
right?
we have this knack of thinking the time we live in is the worst. But everything, no, it's not. It was much worse before.
It's not, but it's more knowledge. Yeah. People have a lot more knowledge.
So, what else I have to say there before I move on to? Let me hear you. How your chat going right now? The chat against me today. The chat
is against you. But actually, no, they're not against you completely. They're against me.
Serious?
In a little
And you thought actually you admitted that?
No.
That's why you should not read in the chat.
I read out all. I read out. Well, I read out majority of it. Right? But I think that's all we actually gonna have for today because our time is
the time up?
It's literally running. Quick. Yes.
I know what ask another question.
You see? You stick with these questions.
Because I talk too much.
You stick. I do not agree with you, Miami. Dating me is not a job. It takes effort.
Yes, Miami.
It takes effort. It takes effort. It takes effort. And I do not accept bare minimum.
24.
Okay? So if you cannot come good, do not come at all.
Yes, a fireman. On the skip down pole. Right through. The place burning down. Right through,
Miami. All I'm saying is come good or don't come at all. And that's my thing.
Miami,
right?
what's the statistics for fire engines and ambulances? Like one every 2 minutes? That's the job there.
That is not true.
But
Okay.
how much time you have?
We have 1 minute. Again, guys, we can't wait to see you all on Thursday. I am sure Phil has a next topic to send. We skyrocketing. Do you want to give them a hint on what the topic is next? No? Okay.
Actually, yes. It is a continuation from this, but it gets a little darker. Yeah, it gets a little darker.
I just saying, dress to impress, dress for the occasion, and as Miami said, dress and go and eat your free meal.
So, folks, it's your boy Phil, and your girl Ash, or your girl Ash and your boy Phil, whichever way you want to do it. We be all encompassing. It was awesome spending this time with you all. Looking forward to Thursday. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
All right, guys.
Every word, every line.